Right now, Subaru is having the time of its automotive life. Once a struggling also-ran, this sometimes quirky Japanese marque has become a darling of suburban families. And the reason can be summed up in one word: Outback. The rugged, go-anywhere legacy wagon on steroids that turned Subaru sales around. We spent an entire year with an Outback and loved every minute of it. But for '97, there is this new Impreza-based Outback Sport. It's smaller, but is it any less an Outback? There's no mistaking the 1997 Subaru Outback Sport for the more routine Impreza on which it is based. Up front, there's a new bumper, gaping grille, and hood. It sports a very aggressive scoop and non-functional vents that mimic Subaru's World Rally Championship winning Impreza WRX. A useful roof rack and extra stone-resistant trim complete the Outback's go-for-it looks. All Impreza wagons and sedans now ride on 15-inch wheels, but only the Outback Sport wears these larger 205/60 series tires on optional 5-spoke alloys. The larger wheels combine with more travel in the four-wheel independent suspension to increase ground clearance from 5.7 to 6.5 inches. That doesn't mean you can travel the Rubicon Trail, but you can expect the Outback Sport to handle rotten weather and road conditions, thanks to Subaru's compact, full-time, all-wheel drive systems. Manual Outbacks use a viscous coupling center differential, while 4-speed automatic Outbacks, like our Test Sport, use an electronic unit. In fair weather driving, torque splits 90% to the front and 10% to the rear. The chassis has a low center of gravity for very stable dry road handling. But when road conditions get tricky, up to 50% of the available torque is channeled to the rear wheels for more uniform traction. Plus, Subaru's all-wheel drive systems are compatible with operation of the Sport's standard 4-channel anti-lock brake. The Outback Sport's power base is Subaru's tried-and-true 2.2-liter flat 4. But for '97, this boxer engine received upgrades to pistons, cooling system, and intake manifold. Add an increase in compression ratio and new solid valve lifters, and output is bumped up to 137 horsepower and 145 pound-feet of torque. And surprise, with more power comes better fuel economy. For EPA estimates on both manual and automatic 2.2-liter Imprezas rise to 23 city and 30 highway. Inside is the same user-friendly interior and controls, with this multi-hued fabric on the seats and door panels providing welcome visual relief. Rear seat headroom can handle 6-footers, while with the split rear seat folded, there's an impressive 62 cubic feet of cargo space and this standard auxiliary power point. And the price for all this concentrated practicality? The Outback Sport lists for $18,490. With every option available except a rear spoiler, our test car stickered at a still reasonable $21,208. Although it's a bit smaller, lighter, and has a tad less ground clearance than its bigger brother, the Outback Sport has most of its siblings' positives, including idiot-proof all-wheel drive systems. So it's no less an Outback in our eyes. If we had to pick the most eagerly anticipated